Hey guys, little
Hello.
bit of thing happened. We don't know if Ash is coming. Milo is doing overnight work, and Real is sick. So we didn't skip the session, but most of this session is going to be a little bit heavy in lore aspect, more or less. Like we're talking like it's more like going to be lore dumpy this episode. So yeah, sorry about that. It's just stuff happens.
We will talk to the Z again.
Yeah. So why is that not doing that? That's gonna piss me off. Give me 2 seconds. Like something's messed up with this. Okay. Something's messed up with the live on TikTok. I promoted it and it's saying, no, you're not promoted. So what the freak is it? Alright, well.
Maybe you're not promoted.
There's my sticky note.
There's my sticky notes.
I have sticky notes everywhere.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I kind
You're
of.
one of the crazy people.
Oh, gee, many Christmas, oh, great balls of fire. So, yeah, like I said, we're just basically doing a kind of a lore dump video today. It's not going to be too battle oriented. There might be some indications here and there. But besides a couple things, there's really not going to be much. Honestly, you guys are pretty much lucked out on a couple things. Just saying. Because there was going to be some real interesting characters that were going to show up this episode if everybody actually showed up. If everybody showed up. But it's not a big issue. Like I said, we're pretty much going to be doing a light episode this week anyway, so it's not a major issue, but it's not a bad thing either. So, that being said, when we last left off, you guys... Well, hold on, let me get the music going. When we last left off, Minty basically cut off... tried to cut off a slave collar that was equipped to a barbarian. And might have accidentally blew everybody up if it wasn't for a couple people's help. Let's just say that was a big explosion that you dodged.
Yikes.
Like, you know when you fucked up and you knew you fucked up?
Yep.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oops.
Hey, we lived.
Yeah.
How many times did we dodge that bullet? Of
Uh,
almost dying, but then not.
Do you want me to answer that, or do you just not want to know?
Now I kind of want to.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But anyways, with that being said,
That's not ominous.
you guys saved him, captured the commanding officer. Real got fucked up pretty badly. Like that was, ooh boy, Real got pretty messed up. A couple other people got hit pretty hard, but everybody else got out of it pretty good. Nothing too major, except a couple things happened here and there. With that being said, you guys basically return to the carriage as the carriage takes off away from the war zone. What do you guys want to do? You got 2 unconscious people. Oh yeah, let me replay this. Minty and Gunn tried carrying the barbarian inside, and you guys got up to the door with him before Anna literally just said, "Give him here," picked him up with one arm, and just carried him inside. Weaklings.
We are Bard and the Rogue. We don't have to be strong.
Strength-based, I think.
I feel like Seymour. Pathetic. Anyways, what do you guys want to do? You got 2 guys. Both of them are unconscious.
Am I done with my 10-hour sleep now?
Hey, we'll say yeah. For the sanity of this, we'll say yeah. After the carriage left, and a couple hours later, your 10 hours are done.
All right. Well, then I'm watching the bodies in the clinic, taking care of them.
Can we put them into the holding cells?
You can.
Put him. We
Well,
put
I
him
mean,
in
real.
holding cells.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So
Don't fight this shit again.
Come again?
I don't want to fight them again, honestly.
I don't want to be that barbarian.
you can interrogate them when they wake up later.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm interested in that lieutenant. I want to know why he was wearing that collar.
Okay. So you guys are gonna put him in the jail cells.
Yes.
All right.
And the commander is still chained up with my weird Ghost Rider fire chain. So if we need answers, we don't need spells.
Touche. You don't.
Hey.
Nice.
All right. Well, anyways, so you bring him into you bring him in to the you bring him into the jailer room as Art meets you there, and he goes, "Damn, these guys, that's a big motherfucker." Looking at the Lieutenant Barbarian.
You tell us.
Yeah, he's heavy.
Oh, cool. Here, hold on. I'll get him in the cell. As he... Oh, yeah. He picks him up with no problem and puts him over his shoulder and walks him into the cell.
Gun just looks at Kamaru with a... We don't talk about this look.
She just
Maybe you
sighed,
should do a bit of training. At least a bit.
I'm a healer, not a fighter.
Bullshit! Bullshit! If anybody in the party... Quick sidebar. If anybody in the party is considered a murder hobo, it's you two.
Your pardon?
Really?
I a few people, yes.
Do I have to bring up the streets aren't safe as they used to be?
Hey, he was the one that electrocuted him.
You're the one that shot him.
I shot him?
Or stabbed
Yeah.
him. Oh yeah, you shot and
You shot
stabbed
our
him.
you shot our intern.
Yeah, I did kill the intern. In my defense, he was wearing a guard uniform and did not announce himself. So, not my fault.
It is your fault.
But that being said,
Fine.
with that being said, as he puts the lieutenant in there, he grabs the other guy and just drags him in to the other cell. About 4 or 5 hours go by as you guys are riding down the road. The carriage does seem to stop for a moment, as it seems if anybody pops their heads out would see Bodhi basically is lying down, just taking a breather. It's a very hot afternoon. Bodhi's basically tired. He wants to take a break, so the carriage basically is stopped for the moment.
All right, and
Yeah,
we're stuck in the war zone, or
You're outside. You're in the middle of a war zone, but you're in a safer area of a war zone. Basically,
Oh.
you're between battlefields right at the moment. So you should be safe for right now, at least.
Okay.
Poor baby.
Hmm.
As also whoever popped their head out would notice that there's seems to be clothing sticking out of Bodhi's teeth, as apparently last session when the cart felt like it slowed down for a moment, it appears that some bandits didn't really think about what they were going to do and just Bodhi ate them.
I'm gonna see if there's any bags in his teeth.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
I'm allowing this. Go for
23.
it. 23. You do seem to find what appears to be two potions of healing, superior potions of healing. Or, no, we'll say greater potions of healing. Two greater potions of healing. And what appears to be a small broken short sword that has been dissolved partially. That's pretty much all you got.
I got some potions out of it.
Well, that takes care of the iron intake.
Just do it goes up past like good boy.
He basically just goes. Alright. Anyways, after a while, you basically hear, "You better let me out of here before I start killing you all, you dumb..."
Does that sound
Somewhat.
like the barbarian or the commander?
It sounds a lot like the commander's voice from the battle. It seems he's woken up.
Okay.
Hmm.
Do we hear anything from the lieutenant's cell, or is he still quiet?
You don't hear anything from the lieutenant's voice, but if anybody's in there, they can take a look and see if he's up or not.
Gun goes to look what's happening.
You just
I'll follow him.
Alright. You just see the barbarian back against the cell with his hands on his knees, just looking at the cages.
Oh, he's awake.
He's awake, but it doesn't seem like he is looking towards you. He's literally just like this. He's just eyeing you in the cages and everything else.
Oh, you're finally awake.
No response.
Hey. Are you alive?
His eyes, Gun, you see this because Anna can't. His eyes are basically looking at Anna and you both at like one after the other each time you guys are talking. So he's alive. He's able to understand. It's just he's just not engaging with you. He's not even paying attention to you. Like, he's looking at you. He acknowledges you there, but he just doesn't talk.
I don't think he wants to talk to us right now. Let's talk about talk with the commander. By the way, you better shut the fuck up, or you end like your comrades. He points at the chain around his body.
Are you in front of his cage?
More or less, yes.
Oh, wait, how would that work? I'll roll a d20. How would that work? What's your AC?
Oh, fuck this.
What's your AC? I'm just asking. Just tell me your AC.
Shit. Give me a second. I didn't open D&D Beyond.
I just wanted to figure out which is which, because it'll be interesting to watch this. And for those watching, hi, welcome. The stat update is brought to you by Gamer Subs. When you're so tired that you can't even function, Gamer Subs. Not sponsored.
15.
15?
Oh no.
The cage basically gave you a +2 to your AC, but he still hit it. You feel a wet, warm sensation on your forehead as it appears he hocked a loogie at you.
A what? Oh,
That
he's okay.
He spat at you.
He just extends his hand and the chain begins to burn red hot.
Okay, he's gonna take 3d6 if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Don't kill him, please.
No, don't kill him.
Well, he's technically at like half HP, so if he's at half HP, that would mean he's right there, so... It doesn't kill him, but it really does hurt like a motherfucker.
Mm.
As...
Oh no, it's 3d8.
Oh. I still don't think that would actually kill him, but...
I hope so.
where am
I thought it was more like a torture device and not really to kill someone.
It is more like a torture device. It does have safety limiters, but if you want it... But if you want all these dice to hit like ones, you can will it to do it, but if not, then no, it's gonna hit full as much damage as possible.
Oh, okay.
What you doing? All ones or?
For now, just 2d8.
All right. So 5 points. Oh, yeah. He basically goes, "You son of a bitch."
What's your tongue?
Language. There's children on board.
He doesn't see any children, so why the fuck should he care? But anyways, yeah, he basically he's sitting there looking at you guys like he wants to kill you.
You can try.
He can't really move. His hands are bound. His arms are bound. He can't even stand up without help. He's pretty much defenseless at the moment.
Good.
I will get the others. And it just goes out. And this screaming through the carriage. The commander is awake.
Okay. Pretty much everybody that needs to hear it hears it. Ash is still with Greaves. Real and Mallow have disappeared, which gives you concern for a moment. But then you realize if they're up to something, they're not in here because you can't hear them. Which, by the way, I need to update your character sheet later because I need to update it because of your abilities. But that's besides the point. What is the point is it appears that Mallow and Real got out of the carriage. You don't know where they went, but you're pretty sure they'll be back.
Oh, okay.
That's
Committed
okay.
war crimes, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Right, so
When we
if
go
I
first.
wasn't taking care of Real, then I guess I'm overseeing the interrogation.
Alright. Okay. So
I was
everybody...
filling in Isaac about what's going on.
Isaac is with you guys in the cell as well.
Alright, cool.
Funny enough... No, he doesn't notice. He doesn't... No, he doesn't notice. Okay. Anyways. What are you guys doing?
We should be questioned first.
How about the one that talks?
Yeah, the other one just.
He's not... Isaac pumps up saying he's not saying anything.
Nope,
No,
not a word. Not a word.
He's been silent since he woke up.
Weird. Okay,
he was the one wearing that mind control collar, so it begs the question whether if he knows where he is or not.
yes, it surely does.
Hmm.
Let's see if he's gonna do that. does. Okay, this is an interesting bit of dialogue that's about to happen. Isaac walks over to the cages, looks in and to the barbarian, and asks if he's okay. The moment he does, the barbarian's eyes go wide, and you hear him say, "Sir Isaac."
Yeah, Isaac.
He's
I
still
like-
a prince, Anna.
Yeah, but
Not many people know that. That's the point.
Oh,
do you know him, Isaac?
Do any of us
I've-
recognize him?
Um. Gun. Gun. You make a history check real quick.
okay.
This is gonna be a decently high DC. It's not gonna be insanely, but it's decently.
Well,
Ooh, no.
wait, can I do it? I have half proficiency. Could I use my patch?
Yes, you can. We've already established half proficiency does count as being proficient. That's why I was hesitant to give you guys the patches in the first place, but...
I use it again.
What did you roll?
Well,
Another 12? Okay,
Come on,
roll it
man.
again.
13.
A what?
13.
13.
Alright, well, let's just... Fuck, you guys.
He just looks at him.
Can anybody else roll?
I
Stares
will roll.
at him.
I was
Probably
right.
No,
Can't remember for
Anna,
shit.
No, Anna can't roll because it's not part of the storyline, so...
Oh.
Why
Sorry.
does he forget everything
Um,
about the kingdom?
Fuck, I'm trying to think of a way that this would... No, it's gone. It's gone for that one. You see him peek up to see that it is Isaac, but he doesn't really respond immediately to it. He just goes back into, like, a shell of himself.
Should we get him out of there?
I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't.
Not in the moment, at least.
Okay.
When we know
Guys,
more about him, we can let him out.
do you recognize him? He seems to recognize you.
Isaac does recognize something, but it's not him. It's the bracer on his arm. I remember seeing that once, but it was a long time ago when I was a child. It doesn't really mean much. It's just a thieves guild in the Central Kingdom that we had, dealings with in the past.
Okay.
Actually, no. I will say this. Minty, you can make a history check. I will say that the DC is going to be much, much higher, but if you roll good enough, you would pretty much see it. You would know this stuff.
19.
Alright, I'll give you a +2 because it's Isaac, so... Fuck.
Otherwise, I can use my patch and try to roll higher.
I would suggest, if you want to, go for it.
Alright. 14.
19's the best you got.
19 is the best.
Alright, you do know what the thieves guilds that he's talking about. You do know what he is saying. You just don't recognize the person at all.
Okay, which guild is it?
It is the Broken Bow Thieves Guild out of the Central Kingdom. They're not. They basically have made an oath that they would never kill on a job. Like, it is taboo for them to either kill or maim anybody that they engage with on a job.
Okay.
So it's kind of weird for you to see that with this guy. You know, the guy who nearly killed killed two of you guys.
Yeah.
He was wearing a mind control thing. He was probably not in control at all.
It
Possible.
wasn't.
Probably.
Okay.
Let's give him a bit to get back into himself, and let's talk to Chatty McGee.
Okay, you want to talk to the commander?
Yes.
Alright. You basically walk over to the cage. Artie opens the door somehow. It's just like the cage, part of the cage just disappears. Who's going in the cage? Anna.
I will.
Who else?
Gun goes with Anna.
Gun. Alright. So Anna and Gun. And then the door goes... The door shuts because Artie needs to make sure that the doors are kept. He can't go in, so he has to stay outside. Alright. As you two get in, the chains are still working, FYI. They're warm right now. They're not blazing hot, but they're warm right now. As he looks up to you and says, "Finally! Now just tell me what you want in exchange. I will make sure that you receive nothing more than life in prison."
Didn't we prepare questions last session?
Not for them.
Oh, fuck.
Why do you think we will go to prison? Oh, because.
Because I will take you there as soon as I get out of here.
How about
So-
you tell us who you are first?
I am commander of the 102 Fighting Legion of the Crystalline Kingdom.
So, you're working for the King of the Crystal Kingdom?
We have no king, we follow our god.
Oh yeah, that bull.
Right.
He
Well,
has this very arrogant, asinine, like I cannot be touched feeling coming off of him.
I don't think we will go to prison because your army was attacking the Central Kingdom on her land. I think you were the one who goes to prison or be executed.
Hardly. Those barbarian heretics. They wish to make deals with our enemies behind our backs. Then we shall make sure that they will have we shall have the last left as they are burning at the stake.
Tell me, why did you have soldiers with those mind-controlling collars? And where did you get them from?
Our God provided. Also, they are not our soldiers, they are our prisoners, and we will use them as we see fit.
Again, who provided it? I didn't.
He said
God?
his God. So
Alright.
somehow
Right.
he believes the Crystal Bowl gave them the basically the control collars and the suicide vest.
Can I make an insight check?
Go ahead, make an insight check.
25.
25?
25.
He seems to believe what he is saying.
Probably doesn't know any better.
Probably.
He's just following his orders.
Why did you attack us?
We believed you to be going from the Crystal Kingdom to the Central Kingdom. We believed you to be a threat.
We told you multiple times we are not a threat to the Crystal Kingdom.
Yeah.
I do
We're not a
not.
threat to anybody.
I would believe you if I haven't already been almost killed, knocked out, chained up, set ablaze, my soldiers being killed.
You
You are
attacked
the one who
us
attacked
first.
us.
We are defending ourselves.
Yeah, to our defense, you started it.
He basically was like a snooty.
So your god told you to go on this whole crusade?
Huh. What do you take me for, a fool? No.
Yeah.
The Archbishop and the Pope and Pope Dignitat have told us to do so.
Who is the Archbishop?
You've seen... He said archbishops. Multiple, plural.
Oh.
Well, let me rephrase that. There were 7 of them.
Oh no, Milo killed one of them, right?
There's 6 now after Milo put a dagger through one of their throats.
That's why the war started, right?
One of the reasons, but yes, that's a major key factor.
Milo started the war. Great!
More or less. I wanted to, that's why I wanted him here, so he could hear that and pat himself on the back.
Oh, he'll hear about it. Don't worry.
You
Yeah.
can look at the recording.
Yes.
And then the High Archpope basically is the word of their god. He's basically the one that speaks for them.
Then I changed my question. Who is the High of the God?
The higher of the god.
The High Archpope. Archpope.
The High.
That is Sir Duke Ferdinand you were speaking about.
Does anyone remember the name?
No?
You can make a history check if you guys want.
I'll do one.
Let's try it. Shit.
God fucking damn it!
If did anybody roll a nat 1?
No.
Oh, so no
Oh.
omen dice.
I did.
Oh,
Gun
you
did.
did?
Yeah.
You want an
Gun did.
omen die?
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right. So
Sounds fun.
what's your added onto your history check?
True.
+2.
All right. So it's a 22. You got. But now I have one of these to use on you.
And you still use the omen dot.
Rest in peace.
The net one or what?
Yeah, I get to use that nat 1 anytime. For those watching and trying to figure out what we're talking about, omen die work like this. If one of the players rolls a nat 1, that nat 1 can be turned into a nat 20 immediately. However, now that player has an omen on them. They can have up to 3 omens. And each one of them I can choose whenever I want to use it. And it turns whatever they rolled into a nat 1. Or a critical fail. Trust me, Minty and Gun know this mechanic very well.
I didn't ever have an omen
Yeah.
die before.
Yeah.
No, wait, not you.
Oh.
Real. Was it real? Or was it
I've had one.
Oh, Dell and Minty have known about this one very freaking well.
Yeah.
She almost died because of it.
Yeah.
So, that being said, a 22. Then you sit there for a second thinking. And for some reason, that name, Duke Frankfurt, it doesn't sound right. Then you beautiful mind it for a minute, and then it turns into another name. It kind of sounds like it. Kind of sounds like the name of the Lich that you killed 053.
What's his name again?
You have Minty's
Rokov?
notes.
Indy, jo.
You have Minty's notes. Because I'm trying to remember his name as well. I remember it for a second, then I made that. And I was like, wait, Duke Frankfurt?
Yeah, Drokov.
Drunkov? It was Count. I can't remember. See, this is what happens when my notes, I say a name and forget to write down the fucking name.
Yeah, Baron von Drokov.
Baron von Drokov. Thank you.
Drokov.
Drokov! Right, like Rocky Balboa. That was the thought behind it. Drokov, yes. It sounds very... The way that it's spelled, if you were to rearrange it in certain ways, it brings up Count Duke Count Drokov, or Drokov by itself.
Yeah, like you said, Gun just thinks and thinks. And then when he got it, he looks up and then at Del. Didn't you look for a Drokov, Van Drokov or something?
Yeah, that's my personal mission.
I think we found him.
Well, he was in Rot Valley somewhere.
Or
Which you guys are technically currently in.
Oh, are we?
Rot
Yeah.
Valley is more or less between all the kingdoms. It's basically... To explain this, I'll explain it to everybody here as best I can. To get to the Crystal Kingdom, to the Central Kingdom, there are two places that are interconnected through the Underdark, which are considered Rot Valley. The one that you guys are currently in is the Lesser Rot Valley. The major Rot Valley is in the southern portion, but there is an underground network of tunnels that lead the entire length all the way to both sites. The major, though, is a large place considered its own little, its own little country. The minor, on the other hand, is as big as like a capital city, which you guys are currently not in, but very, very fucking close to.
Hmm.
okay, good
Which
to know.
I would also like to point out is in the same direction as the pulse that Real had when he was looking for silver.
Do we know about that?
Yeah, you would know about that. At least, I think Gunn and Isaac would probably know about that because Isaac's been going through here a large majority of the time, and you, being a noble, would know this because of all the places that you've had to go when you were a kid.
Yeah, okay. Didn't Real also say that Silver was in that direction?
Maybe he knows something about it. And then I turns again to the commander. Do you know something about someone? Fuck! English, give me a sec.
Drokov. Anybody by the name of Count Duke Count Drokov.
Thanks. You know anybody by the name?
Drokov.
Count Rokov.
Drokov.
I can't roll out. Oh, that's a problem.
Say
I always let you say the name.
just say Count, and then we'll say Drokov for you.
Thanks.
Who the hell is that?
I'll make an insight check again.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
That's one good.
I try as well.
Lit.
25.
Okay, good.
Oh yeah, you know that. You just can. You look at him for a couple seconds, and then you just focus your hearing, and you can hear his heartbeat faster when he was saying it. He's lying. You know he's lying.
Oh. You know, if you're gonna lie, you should at least try to lie a bit better. You know who he is.
Just spit it out.
If you're cold, he can heat the chains up again.
That's not necessary. That's not necessary. That's not necessary.
Are you sure?
Drokov is a high-value target. If we're able to kill him, our mission is to kill him.
Why?
We do not care for creatures like him. Never have, never will. Ancient
Creatures like him.
He's a
Goddamn racists.
He's a fucking mind flare. What do you think?
Same, but still.
Just gonna know mind flayers.
Gun and Minty, you both would know what a mind flare is. Mind flares are ancient creatures of the outer lands. This is astral sea level of shit. Like, we're talking... These are guys that are ancient, old... Basically, mind flares in general, you were told to get the fuck away.
Demigod-like or what?
Worse.
Okay.
These things eat sorcerer and wizards and warlocks and clerics and anybody that can cast magic. They will eat they'll eat their brains or enslave them.
Let's say again, he's a fucking what?
That's why he wanted 05.
He's a mind flare. What do you expect me to say? Abominations like that shouldn't have existed in the first place.
Anna just whispers to Gun. It's a mind flare.
Someone who either digests the brains of magic users or they enslave them. Either way, it's not going well for Del, Real, me, and anyone else that can use magic.
To give an artistic description, imagine Cthulhu, human-sized, no wings, and a human body. An octopus head, a purple octopus head and skin that can use magic and basically dispel magic at will.
Okay,
Ew.
Here.
Ew.
Brings a whole new thing to tentacles, don't it?
Oh yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, no.
Here.
Yeah, that's basically its head. It's an ancient
Way too much
creature.
books.
So they want to kill him, but he's their pope? What? Doesn't make
Well,
sense.
they don't know that he's their pope. I
Okay.
think.
And you guys are forgetting one very important part of this entire thing. Apparently he's a lich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're fucked.
We're in trouble.
Pretty much fucked.
Anybody that I will say this: Gunn is the only person here tonight that can make this roll.
Shit.
You can make an Arcana or History check. I'm not going to use the Omen die on this.
Okay. I make an Arcana check, please. Work. 14.
That total.
14.
All right, hold on. Let's see. Okay.
I rolled a 6, so.
You've heard of aboleths? Not aboleths. Aboleth. It's not a fucking aboleth. Jesus, if you guys were fighting that, I'd actually be scared for you. But no, it's not aboleth. You've heard of mind flayers playing around with necromancy before, but you really haven't heard of a lich or a lich mind flayer or a mind flayer going through lichdom before. You're thinking to yourself, if you do like probably some research or ask around, you probably could find what you're thinking. Somebody probably encountered something like it. Maybe.
I never heard of a mind flayer that was able to achieve witchdom, so.
Actually, I'm kind of with him on this one. He should not exist.
What are you talking about, lichdom and a mind flare? That doesn't... Hold on. Actually, hold on. He could. Hold on. Wow! Bad guy's rolling hot tonight. That's a second nat 20 he's rolled all night.
I'm the only one with shit dice. What the fuck?
Hold on. Is he gonna actually say it? That's the question. Okay. He looks at you for a moment and goes, a lich mind flare? Are you fucking mad?
Depends on who you asking.
A little bit, but that's not the point.
Anyways...
Sounds like you know something.
Oh.
Here's the thing, are you going to be able to get him to say it? That's the question.
I still have charges on my sword left.
He's still chained up.
He looks like he's not wanting to speak anymore. He's basically like looking at you guys very angrily.
Anna just goes towards him, get on his high and says, "Look, buddy. Honestly, I think you will go to prison in the Central Kingdom. Maybe you can get out alive if you help us."
Make a persuasion check.
What? I will use I will use my patch. I will use my patch on this one. Because this was bad. Complete.
By the way, we're talking
Come on.
longer than a minute, so I use Words of Terror.
Okay. What's the con save? Or what's the save?
Someone please help me.
17.
17?
Wisdom.
Wisdom 17? Well, look at that. He rolled a nat 20 because of your omen.
Fuck.
Came to
How
back.
that work?
Last. I will use my patch again and try it again because.
Oh, are you gonna use your what?
I paid the first roll, and the second wasn't really better.
What was it?
The first one was a 7 and then a 9. Can I use my patch again?
Okay, go for it.
Please. What? A 13. It's getting a bit higher.
Del, you can help this out if you want to, buddy.
I command him to answer. Wisdom DC 15.
Okay.
I would have just used chains.
He's got a -1 to wisdom. What the fuck?
What?
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Oh.
Gonna have to roll again, motherfucker. No, wait. If it makes the save, yeah. Bruh, I thought it was a roll off. He made it. It was 15.
Yeah.
It was 16 minus 1. So motherfucker, but
Just barely made it. Okay.
Gunnick.
I haven't even drank anything tonight. What the fuck?
Gun uses the chains again.
Okay. Make an intimidation. Make an intimidation roll. You don't have. There's no omen, so you're good to roll.
Don't I get advantage at intimidation?
Yeah, you're gonna get. Yeah, I'll give you advantage because you are basically threatening him with the change, which he has felt and he hates it. So yeah, go for it.
Okay. 1d4.
All right.
Um,
Okay, I'm going to have to look up my notes real quick again because holy fuck, I do not remember this creature's name, and it's gonna drive me fucking nuts.
Yeah, apparently when we don't when we want answers, we don't have to use spells.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to Google search this. My brain is not wanting to work tonight.
You have time.
Yes.
What is it called? There it is. Okay. I got it. There's 2 names for it now, apparently, because... Fucking apparently. He sits there for a moment, looks at you, and goes, Fine, fine. There are a couple words that are used for it, but they're mostly known as either Alhoon or... well, mostly Alhoons.
Elaborate.
Can you spell that?
Alhoon is spelled Alhoons.
O-O-N?
Yeah, it's basically Al Hoons.
Okay, thank you.
Basically, they taken the form or have been tampering with so much necromantic energy that they become liches themselves. However, most mind flayers give up on them and don't wish to even associate with them. Their skin becomes this pale, oozing white lacquer. Yep. So there you go.
How long is he around?
He's been who? The Count?
Drakov.
Drakov? He's been around for a very long time. We're talking probably a couple decades old. Not even that. In this plane, he's a couple decades old. In reality, he's probably been around since probably the conception of the universe.
Holy shit.
Like,
I will.
Ew.
mind flayers can live to be about 7,000 years old on average.
I was thinking about another SCP fusion.
Oh, no.
Roll. I'll give you a chance. Arcana, Insight, or History.
Who do you mean?
You, Gun.
Oh.
Your choice. Which one?
Arcana, Insight, or...
History.
Yeah, I do Arcana. My rolls are shit. Total 17.
You think about it for a long period of time. You think about it for about a good 5-10 minutes. But then you come to the conclusion, yeah, there's something there, but I just can't. It's just not. It's right on the tip of your tongue, but you can't really get it out.
Hmm. I think he backs off for a bit to think more about it. If it's on the tip of his tongue, he wouldn't let it go.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Anybody want to talk to him some more, or?
Where do you get your prisoners from that you enslave?
Our fucking prison. Why would we not? It's pretty much the easiest place to get them.
So just common criminals.
Criminals, spies that we've captured, infiltrators, other things of that nature.
Okay. They get pretty easy to control with the necklaces, don't they?
By far. Best thing we've ever made. Well, as...
You
Oh,
made?
You made?
as soon as he hears that, Artie's gonna chime in saying, "The fuck you did?"
Oh shit.
Artie, please, calm down.
No, this motherfucker wants to steal my idea. Fuck you. I spent 6 long freaking hours trying to figure out how to make this an easy way to control people. No, I didn't. It was a mine. It was supposed to be a
Only
familiar
hours.
bomb. You're the assholes who took a decent idea and turned it into, oh, you need to follow or you die. Screw you.
It's not them, it's somebody else.
Yeah.
Aaron Barstew's been working with them for a while. We've seen him using them.
Oh yeah, great. Barstew, the asshole who fucking always steals from everybody. Lovely.
And I
Oh,
think
don't
they're...
worry. We're gonna kick his ass.
Yes, we will. So, first of all, you didn't make these.
You were gifted the ability to get them.
Or did you actually make them? And you just lied to us all, the whole time.
Huh.
Or was your church lying to you?
You are not going to shatter my faith, nor make me ponder my own thoughts. So either kill me, let me go, or do what you will. At this
I
moment...
see that.
Oh, go ahead.
I kind of see that as a challenge.
That's challenge.
As he says this, you hear in the cage next to him, or you give me 5 minutes with him.
Oh,
Vanessa,
those-
look at
that-
him.
Actually, this is a good idea.
Those are words I can get behind.
I need everybody's passive except for Anna. Passive perception.
18.
Oh, that's fucking good enough.
It was 13.
18.
Yeah. Minty, you noticed the moment he heard that voice, his fucking expression went from ha to oh.
Shit, he's still alive.
Oh, we'll keep that in the back of our minds.
Or if
Oh, are you
we
scared
know
of
about
somebody?
them.
Sucks.
We have two big guys who are hungry, and with that she means Bodhi and 682.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh my
682's right
God.
next to him. Shit!
We have enough people to
Oh,
And
Do you-
682 is probably
make it
hungry.
hurt.
do you say this out loud to everybody, or are you just thinking this?
I said it out loud.
That moment, Artie sticks his hand inside and makes the wall next to him invisible,
Oh,
like
no.
see-through, as he sees 682 sitting next to him.
Wasn't it just its head?
It's his head, but it's literally 682's head. It's massive. It's
You're
the
hungry, big guy? And then I just turns for a short moment to 682.
Everybody just sees 682's eye being just shut, and then all of a sudden just pops open, looks over towards the guy in the chains.
I can roast him if you want to, giving him a bit of flavor.
You don't hear anything but just a loud grumbling sound of anguish and interest.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's not
hungry.
gonna pass up a kill, but he's a little hesitant.
Okay. You see, we have options if you want to be quiet. We can let you just sit for a little while and talk to your little
Your buddies.
prisoner.
Good
See
to
what
know.
he knows.
I just want to point this out. Minty was the one at the beginning of this saying she wasn't the murder hobo of the group. I just want to
Not.
point that out there.
I know how to get answers. Come on.
Anyways, he's just sitting there quietly, but he's just like frozen in both fear and anxiety, like, what am I going to do here?
We should give him a little bit to decide on what he wants to do.
Yes. And I
have
think
other
we
things to do.
How about the time limit? 10 minutes. Then it's feeding time.
Yes. At least when you don't talk.
We can give him more than 10.
Let's say 30. Let's say half an
Yeah.
hour.
Let's give him-
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are just gonna... Oh, Art does something amazing too. He makes the other wall see-through. With the barbarian, who basically almost killed 3 of you guys.
Yeah.
And you just see him crack his knuckles loudly.
I have an idea. We could
Uh,
let the barbarian. I let Gun translate this because my head is not ready to translate this.
Okay.
Ihn weichprügeln.
Beat him up.
Have his
Thanks.
fun.
Yeah. And then, when his flesh is soft and
Tender.
delicious and tender, we can feed him to 682.
We're making a whole fucking meal for him.
Yes.
Are you sure I'm the only murder hobo here?
You all are murder hobos. Even Dell is a murder fucking hobo half the time.
Doing anything?
Do I have
Killed
to
an
bring...
NPC.
Yeah, you literally killed an NPC who didn't even have an initiative order.
With knowledge.
With knowledge.
He was part of that group.
The fuck he was?
I killed a criminal as well, and I get to hear I'm a murder hobo.
Anyway.
And technically,
To
682 is
I
the...
defend us from a spy, and I'm a murder hobo.
Technically, 682 is the protector of Anna's daughter, so... Yeah.
Fuck. That's another issue you guys haven't figured out yet.
Nope.
It's a future us problem. We have other things to deal with right now.
Yeah.
That's a future us problem. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, as
That's
long
a future
no one
me
scare her daughter or make her angry. You're pretty much safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Okay, Artie, I think you can let us out and leave him to his thoughts
Yes.
for now.
The gate opens up as you two exit. The gate lowers as Artie just says, Do I really want to leave this guy like this? Yeah. Hey, you guys are gonna hate me for this, but as you see the see-through wall of the barbarian just standing there, Artie just goes, as you just see the barbarian walk forwards. You want him alive or dead?
Alive, please.
Keep
Alive,
him
please.
alive!
Oh.
I'll tell you anything! I'll tell you anything! As...
After 30 minutes.
After 30 minutes!
Actually, okay.
We gave him 30 minutes to think about it.
After 30
Be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, okay,
We
so...
might be able to get more answers because Lieutenant Person will be happy that we gave him a chance to do something, so he'll probably be more likely to talk.
We give him 30 minutes, the barbarian will probably talk.
Oh,
Yeah.
Barbarian's definitely... The Barbarian probably trusts you guys now for letting him do that, so... Hey, it's a
Okay,
win-win situation on that front.
Cool. Okay, while that's happening,
Okay, anyone wants to have a drink, or am I the only one?
oh, jeez.
You guys basically just walk out. Artie says, I'm gonna just keep watch, make sure everything's okay.
Okay.
Alright, scream if
As-
there's too much blood.
Don't worry about that. I made it self-cleaning. I don't want to go anywhere near 682's cage.
Alright.
I mean, it's smart to do that. Which brings up the question, why has the Foundation not somehow implemented a self-cleaning cage function with 173?
You gotta get the D class in line somehow.
Yeah.
Point taken, but you also lose a couple guards.
Well. There's more to replace them.
You win some, we will lose some.
Cloning!
Yay!
Fucking cloning! Yay! For those just joining in, hi. Sorry I haven't responded any quicker. It's just there's a time delay, and also the fact that we're also waiting for Anna to get back from going to the bathroom. But yeah, holy shit, you guys are nuts.
I totally do not envy that bastard.
Oh god, no, I do not either. That motherfucker's fighting a homebrew class barbarian.
He's
Ugh.
chained up.
He enslaved and almost made him kill himself, basically, so he can have all the fun he likes.
By the
Yeah,
way,
I had to question too.
Path of the Brawler Barbarian is one of my favorites because when he reaches level 20, he gets 2d20 as his damage die.
Fucking what?
What?
It's only when he reaches level 20. It goes level.
I'm just thinking of what punch?
Basically, when you reach level 3 as a barbarian and you choose it, you get a d6 as your fist. Then 6, it becomes 2 d6s. Then 9, it becomes a d8. 12, it becomes a d10. 15, it becomes 2d8 or 2d10. And then, no, it becomes 2d8 at 12. My brain fucked up. Anyways, long story short, when you reach level 17, you basically get a d20 as your damage die. But when you think about it,
At least-
2d10 is technically a d20.
At least there's no D100 in the damage dice.
Oh, there is.
What did I miss?
There
What did I
is.
miss?
What?
He's
What?
scaring us.
And what did I miss?
Okay, somebody in the comment just said something that actually makes sense. Entertainment for the scientists when D class die, clean up, containment cells.
They place
not
bets on
wrong.
they place bets on who dies first.
Oh God, Deadpool in the Foundation. Which-
SCP roulette.
SCP pool.
Oh,
An SCP pool. We should do that next time.
Oh,
See who dies
boy.
first. All right. Well, anyways, back to the subject at hand. About 25 minutes to 30 minutes go by. Do you guys want to go check up on him, or you want to waste a little extra time?
I want to get.
Good.
I will check on him, honestly.
Gun
Uh,
comes in with a drink.
You see the barbarian just leaning up against the wall in his cage. Apparently, already had to separate them a little earlier than what was necessary. But you see him smiling and a little bit, relaxed more. He just got to beat up the guy who had him enslaved. Not many people can say they did that.
You feel better?
As you walk in and look at the guy that's in change. You ever seen One Piece after Nami beats Luffy?
No.
I think he looks like Loki after he got beat up by the Hulk.
These are knots of flesh. Like, his
Oh,
face is
that.
swelled.
Oh.
So,
That.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
he is fucked up.
Honestly,
Can he still
What-
talk?
He can talk somewhat.
I will use healing words just to hear his face so he can talk a bit better.
You want to minimize it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 1 HP is back to him, so his face goes from. It doesn't really heal him. It just makes it so you can talk. That's about it.
That's good.
That's great.
Hey, buddy. You about to talk or?
He looks like he's about to talk. He's ready to talk.
Right.
For the next, we're gonna speed this up because I know you guys have a lot of questions. But he basically goes through what his mission was. His mission was to get to the lesser of the rot swamp in order to secure an area for excavation to find a pathway into the Central Kingdom through the tunnel system connecting both of the rot swamps, the major and the minor.
Okay.
Apparently, he is not the first regiment that was sent out. There were two more before him that both reported that they reached and were starting their expeditions. So apparently there is 2 squads ahead of you guys.
Are they expecting you to join them?
They are, but they didn't realize that they were going to meet such resistance. He says that he hasn't received any sending or contact messaging, so they might assume he's dead.
We could use
Be
this.
good.
As for the barbarian, he's literally just sitting there smiling at this and going, "Oh, that's better. I feel great."
Good.
Good to hear that.
Yes.
Now then, with that being said, and now that I know I can trust you guys, hi.
Hi.
No.
I think we can let you out. Or what do you think? guys.
As long as you're not
Fine
gonna
with me.
cause too much problems.
As long as you
Can
got
we
some,
trust you?
as long as you got something cold to drink and you don't mind a thief around, I don't give a shit.
As long as you don't steal for us.
Fair enough.
Or scare my baby.
First
Don't
up,
scare her fucking baby.
Don't scare the baby. Leave the baby be.
why do you not scare the baby? The moment he says this, Artie just points over to 682.
You see
That's
that
why.
head?
What the fuck type of baby do you have?
Her
Oh,
baby. And his baby.
Well, technically not me, but isn't me, or something along the lines. It's confusing. Just don't even try. Details.
Yada yada yada.
It's
You guys
Let's
you guys get me a
we
cold
pretend.
you guys get me a cold drink, make sure I'm not bothered, and you guys don't even attempt to hurt him, as he points to Isaac. We're good.
Gun
if
just
anybody
hands him
hurts
his
him, I'm
drink.
joining you on that crusade. Don't worry.
He grabs the
Yeah,
drink
I-
and just slams it. What was it exactly?
Drinks will.
Oh, cool. He takes a swig and he's all right. I don't need to make a roll for it.
Just how? How?
You must be a lightweight gun.
Very lightweight, apparently.
What's your name? If you don't mind me asking.
Name's Finn. Hey, you gonna let me out of here, or am I just gonna...
Yes.
I think
Artie.
you can.
Artie
Please.
just snaps his fingers and it goes... Ah, cool. As he gets out, he was hunching over while he was at the bars. He's about as tall as fucking Ash.
Damn.
He's a big motherfucker.
A human or
Yeah, human. Why?
just curious?
Hmm.
You got any more of that stuff? It was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have some of it. Just come with me.
I gotta say, you might have watered it down a little bit.
No, I have not. I'm
Oh,
getting
understood.
self-conscious, so please shut up.
By the way, do we need
Looks
the
up at him.
other guy? So,
What other guy?
the commander.
Oh, him? I'd say keep him alive for right now till he's outlived his
Yeah.
usefulness.
Hmm.
I might have a tracking spell on him for seeing if he's alive or dead. You keep him alive until you get done with a disguise or some other bullshit, and then you just go leave him out.
Sounds great.
By the way, who the fuck got the Dongor?
Archer.
I'll do it.
A friend of ours.
Huh. Cool. Anyways, I need a drink. If you want any answers that I can answer, sure, ask. By the way, Isaac, as he bops him on the shoulder, how the fuck do you forget the guy who was supposed to be protecting your stupid ass? Isaac sits there for a second, looking at him, and goes, right. Finn. Shit. I haven't seen you in a very long time. Yeah, no shit, kid. And then he just proceeds to walk out.
So you're part of the Royal Guard?
Not exactly. I'll explain.
Like-
I'll explain over some drinks.
Sounds good.
Sounds great.
Right.
As you guys are sitting at the bar, he's basically giving you open range to ask him any questions that he would know.
Nice.
As he pulls out a cigar from his belt and just goes, anybody got a light?
Gonna use his
Sure,
fireballs.
The-
What did you want to do, though?
Thank you.
I'm sure the bar's got matches.
Oh,
I wasn't. I won't.
Thank you. Anyways, what do you guys want to know? I've been stuck undercover in that fucking prison of theirs for too goddamn long.
And
Just going for information, or
Ask any question. Oh, is that a question?
why were you?
I was posing as a guard. Basically, it was acting like a guard, trying to get some info. Warden caught me at his desk, and well, I didn't take kindly to it, so they just threw me in there and said, "Fuck you, we're just gonna call you a prisoner." And that dickhead saw me, took me as a goddamn slave, and there it is.
Can you still remember any
Oh yeah,
any
I do.
time? Okay.
Problem is, most of it's bits and pieces. I do remember somebody knocking me the fuck out and I almost died a couple minutes ago. As he looks towards you.
sorry about that.
Eh,
We will just try to save our asses.
no problems. Fighting me, that's a that's a feat and a half. But anyways, what's been going?
Wait, didn't he survive the suicide bombers?
Yep.
Holy shit! You survived two suicide bombers from the Crystal Kingdom, so that's a feat and a half.
Not really. Those guys are pushovers.
You're making me really self-conscious, you know?
I should. Speaking of which,
Okay.
I'm going to explain something.
You need to train more.
I'm going to explain something. With his path that he took as a barbarian, he gains resistance to everything.
Gun looks down at me, Anna. I can't do that with training. Miss Stevie, I'm a twig. In comparison to him,
Yes.
he's twice my height, and probably 3 times my body weight.
How much do you weigh?
Oh god. Wait a
How much does Gun weigh?
When I think about it, it's
kilogram to pounds.
How much does he weigh in kilograms? I can tell you the pounds.
Like 95?
So he weighs about 110, 120 pounds. Yeah, Gun, you're gonna get real self-conscious. The guy weighs. So if that was from pounds to kilograms, he weighs about 380 pounds. So he's about 203 kilograms.
By the way, I just looked at a scripture and her height is 5'7".
You just looked at your height?
Yeah, it isn't better, but like she was the one who was bringing him into the prison.
Yeah, you're strong, though, so...
It's Murph carrying a giant.
Yes. Damn. That's
Anyways,
funny.
you probably could gain some... You could probably get some gains if you got some protein in you.
Let's switch the topic, please.
Yes.
Anyways, any other questions?
What were you gathering information on?
We were looking for prisoners of war that the Crystal Kingdom took in, that we were going to ransom back their guys for. It was just, basic back burner, back freaking log, back channel type shit. As he
Getting
takes,
your guys out so they can get. Yeah.
as he takes a drink from a glass vial that Gun brought. He's fine. It's the actual bottle of Dragon's Fuel, which is about that big.
And refills itself.
Yep. And he, again, says, seriously, is this really all the strongest shit you got? God damn. It's strong, but it's not strong apparently. Hey, by the way, kid, don't be self-conscious. I did train with giants, so.
That doesn't make anything better.
It should, because giants have a ridiculous fucking constitution.
Yikes.
Giants, the ones that he was training with, which were storm giants, if I remember correctly, have a constitution of 35.
Come again. It just lagged, but at my end.
They have a constitution of 35.
Yeah.
So, yeah, nothing major happening there, bud. He's taking this drink once in a while, and he's just like, anything else you guys want to know? I mean, come on, I'm an open book here. You got the prince right there with you. I'm open for anything to talk about.
How long have you been stuck in there?
Before the war, but as far back as I can remember.
Okay.
Do you know what you needed to do?
What do you mean?
Do you know, God. Do you know, what he make you do with the cola?
Oh yeah, we've talked about that. Yeah, I remembered bits and pieces here and there, but only when I was really mad.
So, what can you remember?
Yeah.
I remember talking to a couple people here and there, listening in at least as best I fucking could. That's cocked. I remember some assholes here and there, some douchebags with from the Six Crows. One big motherfucker about my size, but yeah, he took a.
Arm.
No, but he didn't have an arm after he took a swing at me.
Good.
From that, you realize this is the guy that ripped off Markle's arm.
That's pretty good. You know this guy.
Not getting better.
You're getting
Oh,
more and
I
more
know
happy
who-
about that, aren't you, folks?
Yes.
You
Do
can
you want
just
to join our
speak
group?
on getting smaller and smaller.
But hey, it is what it is. Bits and pieces, like I said. That one dude, some fat ass politician type guy. I don't remember him much, but he was a bit of a nuisance. Talked like he was an arrogant son of a bitch, had everything worked out.
Anything sticking out with any conversations with him?
Not really. Don't really much pay attention to that.
Okay.
Have you met the Archpope?
And I was on bodyguard duty once or twice, but nothing I can remember.
Maybe not even his looks, his face, maybe.
Not really. Like I said, guys, I can remember bits and pieces here and there.
You're just asking.
I know.
Does he know what happened in the Central Kingdom?
He does. He does know because he has heard multiple freaking times from multiple different things,
Okay.
As you were there, weird question, but have you seen like a baby dragon or something?
A baby dragon.
Or a young dragon?
I don't think she's a baby anymore.
No,
Yeah, that's a young dragon.
Describing Kiki or Silver.
Yeah.
First off, Delano isn't asleep, folks. He's just not. That's just Delano. He doesn't talk much. Unless he wants to.
Oh,
talk. Somebody asked if he was asleep. Okay.
I thought we were talking over him.
Nah, I don't remember. Well, there was that one broad. Feisty little girl. Fuck. Got a fireball right to my face. Ugh.
Do we have a picture of Kiki?
I can draw one. You could draw one.
You guys have the ability to literally shift your forms.
But
I'm just saying!
Yeah.
Can you please?
I was thinking about drawing a picture, but then
Somebody just.
sorry, I'm stupid. And then he just morphs into Kiki.
It's my job.
Okay.
This little girl.
Yeah, that looks about right. I will say this, though. She was a little bit of a wild card. Moment she popped up, man, that was a fireball in my face. A lightning bolt somewhere else. Whew.
Yeah, that's the
That's Kiki.
Do you?
that's the daughter of
Did she?
the dragon goddess.
The moment he says that, he drops the cigar and goes, "What?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
we kind of need to find
my-
her. Like now.
What?
Hey,
You
Did
were
you-
not yourself. You are okay.
he looks towards Isaac and goes, "Did you know about that?" He generally looks scared.
You were not yourself. So you're
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
This
you're-
guy probably has a better chance getting eaten by 6-edge.
I'm gonna just say this
Neither
right
of
now.
mine.
I am not responsible for anything that happened there in that time.
Oh.
I may
You
or
know.
may not have knocked her out, just so that way they could put some cuffs on her.
Do you know where she is?
Do you know where they took her? Where she could be? Anything?
Please?
Please.
We were
Please.
literally going that direction.
Good. Good.
Towards the
Good.
tunnels to the Central Kingdom.
Yeah. Apparently something about they could use her as cannon fodder or something. I don't fucking know.
Oh,
Shit.
help us.
They.
And in what
I
now?
will say this much though. They could not get that color to work on her no matter how hard they fucking tried.
Yeah, that's Kiki.
Good.
That's Kiki. Good.
Good.
Pretty good.
Good. That's good.
That's.
Good.
I will tell you this much. That is the first time I've ever seen a slave collar go wacko on somebody.
Gone.
Thank
What the?
God.
Make sure your Patreon knows that Kiki is alive and that he
That we're
wasn't
finding
conscious
her.
at this moment.
Oh gosh.
I'll try to put in a good word for him.
Because
oh, no.
not
Does
Kiki
does
would
she?
be the
she
one
probably-
you need to be scared of.
Oh no.
You need to be
How
scared of your
often
mother.
How often does a person's patron listen to in on their stuff?
All the
I don't
time.
know.
Jesus help us.
All the time.
We're
'Cause,
fucked.
The
We're
moment,
gonna die.
The moment you guys are talking about this,
Ah.
a very familiar person just pops in right behind Gun in a very dark pink dress.
Dude,
And it just goes from looking like a bit shocked to shit.
yeah, even Anna can see her.
like the presence alone. By the way, everybody needs to make a wisdom saving throw. DC 25.
There is no way in hell I can make that.
Can't even do
I
that.
can't even
can
make
make it.
I
I
can't
can
make the
make it.
natural 20.
Wait.
I got 16.
22! Fuck! It's a
Del,
fucking 22!
did you make it? Del?
28.
Del is the only one. Wait, no. Let's see. No.
22.
No. Del is the
Really
only one who makes the save. As everybody gets an immediate feel of dread, fear, and oh fuck.
When she appeared behind Gun, he just frozen frozen place.
Gun, you immediately know what just happened, and you can't move. You are trembling in fear as the barbarian in front of you, who has always looked like this big, massive brick shithouse, is looking terrified. As
the
you
commentary on this is
slowly turn around and look up, you see the imposing 7.5-foot sister of the primeval goddess just standing over you, looking down with a slight bit of anger, disappointment, and rage. And that's where we're going to leave tonight's episode.
You're fucked. We're pretty much fucked.
I realized, like, oh, she can literally know what's going on because of Gun. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute, would she actually do it herself or send somebody? Oh, she's going to send somebody. Never mind.
Oh, thank God, it's not her.
If it was her,
silver lining.
If it was her, the DC for that save would have been 30.
Yeah.
If
Then
it,
no one could make it.
if it
Nope.
was
Nope.
her,
Nope.
Gun would have just passed out.
Yeah. So with that being said, we'll see y'all guys next week. Cause holy shit! And that's, by the way, to those that are watching this on TikTok, I've been watching your comments, and yeah, that's basically that is Delano. That is his face. I understand the confusion with. I thought that was his mask. Just holy fuck. And remember, next week, 8:30 Central Standard. Oh boy, you guys have
Or 3:30 for the appearance.
Yep. We'll see you guys next